Pita tu. Hai. Hakuna shida na record. Ni kitu na record. Okay. Hakuna shida. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Margaret Mangi, but you can call me Max if you like it short. So I am back on your screen with an interesting video, and I'm in the middle of nowhere, just surrounded by tea plantation. I find this very therapeutical for me because this is where I come to release my stress and to just have my peace. And I find myself most of the time that I want to carry out a project, this is where I come and sit down and think about my life. I think about everything, and so it goes hand in hand with the topic I want us to discuss today, because today I want us to talk about mental health. Because the past year, that is 2019, I realized this is something that really affected most people, and especially us young people between the age of 35 and below, which means it is affecting the young people who are in their most reproductive stage. So I wanted us to talk about mental health, and in specific, I want us to talk about depression. FYI, I am not a doctor, I am not a psychologist, I am not a therapist, but this is something I have taken interest in, and this is something that I have thought about it, talked to a few friends, read a few things, read a few articles, and I thought it would be nice if I put it all together in a video so that we know, one, what is depression, two, the types of depression we have, three, the symptoms, and four, how we can work out of depression. Yes, and then we'll be at a good place to start with. Ama namna gani? So yeah, I'll go straight to a few things. I'll be looking at my notebook because I took notes. So it is okay to be sad and to be down, but it is not okay to be always sad and always feeling down. And especially when it start affecting your normal day-to-day life or normal day-to-day routine. And that is what we call depression. Anything that comes and disrupts you from your normal routine, from your day-to-day activities, and it makes you sad, it makes you gloomy, it makes you moody, that is depression. I don't know if I have defined it well, because that is what depression is about. And there are a few types of depression. There's clinical depression, there's postpartum depression, there's bipolar. I know most people don't think bipolar is depression, but bipolar, yes, bipolar is a type of depression. But when we all have this type of depression, there are different ways to cure depression. So, a few symptoms that you can tell someone is in depression. One is loss of interest in almost everything. Yani, this person stops having psych na life. Yani, anasikia tu life imemfika mwisho. Yani, they're never excited about anything. These people they're just there. Just there. Yeah, you know. Another thing is weight loss or weight gain. The reason why there is weight loss and weight gain, when people are depressed, they react differently. There's some, kuna ule mtu, they're gonna eat a lot of food, so hence it does them to increase a lot of weight. There's some who will have no appetite totally, so it also makes them lose a lot of weight. So another sign for depression is when someone is able to lose a lot of weight or gain a lot of weight. It does not necessarily mean when someone loses or gains weight they're into depression. There are other factors that you need to consider if you're gonna pick that as a point to say that this person is suffering from depression. The other thing is trouble getting sleep or too much sleep. I think the lack of sleep is insomnia. So you'll find most of these people don't want to sleep. So you'll find someone is watching movies, series back to back. I'm not saying it is bad to watch series. I'm just saying you find that someone either sleeps too much or sleeps or lack of sleep totally. So that's one sign. Another sign is feeling tired, feeling fatigued. Every time you're feeling fatigued and you have actually not done so much to cause that kind of fatigue or that kind of feeling of feeling like I'm tired, I don't want to do anything, that is also a sign of depression. Another sign is feeling worthless and guilty. People who suffer from depression tend to feel a lot of hopelessness, a lot of guilt, a lot of not worthy, and you will realize that this is someone who is just feeling like they're not worthy. They don't know, they lose their self-esteem. They don't want to, they think they're not good for anything. Even if you tell them to try this, they don't want to try it because they say I'll fail at it. That is another sign of depression. Another sign is trouble making sober decision and concentrating. You'll find that a person who has depression cannot concentrate on one thing. You'll find that they are very absent-minded. Their minds wander so far. Like you're maybe in class, someone is just absent-minded. Their mind are so far away. Like if you ask them, what have I just said, they're not going to be able to say it because they were not concentrating totally with what you were saying. So their mind tends to wander a lot, and lack of concentration. And when there's lack of concentration, you lack to make sober decision. So if they even have difficulty in making decision, so that is another sign of depression. And another sign of depression is symptom of depression is thoughts of suicide. If you have a relative, a friend, or anybody close to you that has ever attempted suicide, that is a clear symptom of depression. That somebody needs help. That somebody needs immediate help. It tends to be something that's the last option they run to, like when they're really deep in that depression. I don't know why it is always comes to them like end your life. And this happened because, first of all, we've talked about they lack self-worth, they lack self-esteem, they think they are not good at anything. So at the end of the day, they are really frustrated, and the best they think about is to just end this life. And they think like ending their life is gonna solve all this problem. So if you have a friend, a sister, a brother, a friend, or a family member who has ever attempted to commit suicide, that person could be suffering from depression and they need help. So one thing we need to acknowledge is depression is actually an illness. Just the way you suffer from cancer, the way you suffer from malaria, the way you suffer from typhoid, the way you suffer from HIV and AIDS, depression is an actual illness. It's a disease. That is the first step we as people and the society need to address, is that depression is a disease. So there are a few ways you can actually, if you do a self-identification and know that, hey, I'm headed to a route of depression. Some tend to know, or some never know. But the moment you find that you're doing some of the things that I've said, you're either shunning yourself away from people, you are not concentrating, you're lacking sleep, you're losing appetite, or eating too much away from your norm, I think if you're able to self-diagnose yourself that you're getting into depression, there are a few things that you can do that can help you solve that issue. One, you can get a routine, like get into doing something, get back to your routine. Because remember, we said from the start, I said when you're in depression, it changes your routine of day-to-day life. It changes your day-to-day activities. It interferes. So get yourself a routine. Get something you do. If it is waking up in the morning, going to the gym, working out, like get a routine. It will help you solve the depression. Another thing is set achievable goals. The reason why we say set achievable goals and not just goals is because I have said these people who suffer from depression tend to believe they are not worth. They tend to believe they are not good at anything. So if you're feeling that way, and then you set a goal that you're not able to achieve, then it will just make you worse, because then if you don't achieve that goal that you would have set, it will make you think again that you're not worth it. So what the best thing to do is set achievable goals. Set a goal that you're able to achieve, and hence when you achieve it, it will make you feel good. Then it slowly by slowly it start building on your esteem, and then you start feeling worthy and not worthless again. Another thing you can do is get enough sleep. Sleep at least 8 hours a day. Get enough sleep, not too much, not too little, just enough. Another thing is you can try something fun. You can try something fun, a good thing, not a bad thing. The reason why we have most people who are in depression tend to move to things that cause addiction, it's because they want to try something new, they want to try something fun. So if someone wasn't taking drugs, then you find them taking drugs. So in this case, do not try something fun that is not good, that is not positive. Try something positive. You could pick a sport like swimming, you could pick something different. So I am back. The reason why I had taken a break is because where I am, it's actually like I said, I'm at a tea plantation. So apparently I'm in the premises of a factory, but yes, they have allowed me to shoot. You know, I'm dumb anayo. I talk well, but yeah, the security guards were here just to find out what I was doing, but yeah, they have allowed me to shoot. So we'll continue with what I was saying. I was saying try something fun, but make it positive. Let it be a good thing, but not a bad thing. Another thing is talk to someone. Try and talk to someone about what you feel. Try and tell someone what you feel, because a problem shared is a problem half solved. So you can only be able to talk to someone. If you're able to talk to someone, talk to them, because through talking, then that burden is less in your heart. If you're not able to talk to a friend or a family member, talk to a doctor. Check yourself into to a specialist. Check yourself into a therapist. Talk your problems, and maybe through that you could find a solution to what you're going through. As I said, this is a disease. So there's a level of depression that actually requires more than just talking and more of medication. So it is good to know at what level you are. And if you're not able to know, if you're that person that this someone comes to, so this is where the problem is. If you're that someone that person comes to when they are depressed, please help them. If you're not able to help them, seek help for them. Take them to a therapist, a psychiatrist, or whatever help. If it is not in your capacity to offer that help, please don't assume. Don't think that this person is gonna be okay. I have said depression is a disease. This person needs help. So please, if you're that support system that this person comes to, please offer solutions, offer help, and check out on the person regularly. Just check on this person. Just know what they're about, what they are doing, because you find that these people, when they share and then they see nothing is happening or nothing is changing, that is why they end up committing suicide. And we have had so many people who have committed suicide, not because they did not talk to someone, but just because the person they talked to just assumed they're gonna be okay. So please do not assume that a person is gonna be okay. If you're not able to help, seek help for them. Like, check them into a psychiatrist, check them into a therapist, and you're gonna save a soul. So another thing is, be a friend. Don't be the person to go and speak about this person's problems. Just be that confident. If they come to you in confidence, keep their secret. Don't be the person to spread rumors. Like, just be the right person. And you know what? Remember, a problem shared is a problem half solved. And it is okay not to be okay. Till next time, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. It's your girl, Margaret Wangi. Bye. Bye.